Right.
Ready? Good evening. I'd like to call to order the January 9th, 2026 meeting of the Culver Town Council to order. Roll call, please.
William Cleavenger.
Present.
Joe Day.
Present.
Ginny Munroe.
Here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm mute.
I'm not muted. Hello?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up, go to somebody else.
Put a thumbs up. Here you go.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Ginny Munroe, Dana Neer,
Present.
Sally Ricciardi.
Here. Will you all please join me for the pledge of allegiance? I pledge allegiance
To the flag
of the United States of America
and
to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. First order of business tonight is reorganization of the council. And we have two positions, one of president of the council and vice president of the council. I entertain a motion for the president of the council.
I would like to nominate Bill Cleavenger for president of the council.
Are there any other nominations? If not, may I hear a second? All those in favor, roll call, please.
William Cleavenger,
Aye.
Joe Day.
Aye.
Ginny Munroe,
Hi.
So,
Dana Neer, Sally Ricciardi.
aye.
For the office of vice president. Have a nomination, please.
Ricciardi.
Any other nominations for vice president? If not, may I have a second, please? Second by Mr. Day. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Oh, roll call. I'm sorry.
William Cleavenger,
Aye.
Joe Day,
Aye.
Ginny Munroe,
Hi.
Got a vote, so.
Dana Neer.
Aye.
Sally Ricciardi.
Aye.
Congratulations, Ally. Thank you. Next on the agenda is the approval of minutes, and we have 2 minutes to approve tonight. December 11th, 2025 and December 30th, 2025 regular meetings. Council, are there any additions or corrections to either one of the minutes?
I'll make a motion to approve the December 11th and 30th regular meeting minutes.
Mr. Ricciardi has moved to approve the minutes of December 11th and December 30th. May I have a second, please?
Second.
Second by Mr. Day. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger,
Aye.
Mr. Day,
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe,
Hi.
Thumbs up.
Dana Neer.
Aye.
And Mr. Ricciardi.
Next on the agenda is public concern utility ordinance violation appeals. Anyone in the room for any of those items? Anyone online? All right, see none. Next is public dialogue. Anyone who wishes to address the council? Anyone online? If not, moving on to old business. Third read of ordinance 2025-014 and 2026-01001 schedule charges for the Culver Union Township Fire Department. Anybody wish to, from the fire department, wish to address it?
I'll make a motion to approve the ordinance.
It's been moved by Mr. Ricciardi to approve the ordinance on third read. Is there a second?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Neer. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clevenger,
Aye.
Mr. Day,
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Ms. Monroe,
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
New business, ordinance 2026-002 encumbrances. This
This
time?
is, yes, this is just cleaning up, Officer Becker, Chief Becker had emailed me a couple of items to encumber and it got missed in the last round of items. So we're just adding to the 2025 encumbered funds of body armor for $3,740 and a laptop computer in the amount of $980.57. And the money, they had the money left over their budget last year.
So we need approval of the ordinance.
Yes, please.
I'll make a motion to approve ordinance 2026. Actually, with you.
Mr. Neer moves to approve ordinance 2026-002. A second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Ricciardi. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clevenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Monroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Next item in the agenda. Oh,
I'm sorry, I apologize, but
Yes.
I have a motion to suspend the rules and pass on second, and third.
Chair so moves to suspend the rules and pass on second, and third read. Second by Mr. Neer. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clevenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Monroe. Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Ms. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Next on the agenda is board and commission appointments. Karen, you want to guide us through this a little bit, please?
Sure. Red Cross is gone. We haven't donated blood yet, they need blood. Sorry, yes, so you have, it's that time of year when seats become open, appointments expire. On the redevelopment commission, it's a one-year appointment, so every year you're reappointing people. There are two members are appointed by the town council and three appointed by the council president. I did receive applications of interest from Sarah Jones, Ginny Munroe, Marty Osterbahn, Sally Ricciardi, and Jerry Seiler. And those, all five of them currently serve on the redevelopment commission.
First of all, an appointment by the town council.
Make a motion to make Jerry sign.
Second. Second by Mr. Neer. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clevenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Monroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Second appointment by the town council.
Make a motion to approve Sarah Jones.
A second. Second by Mr. Ricciardi. Roll call, please.
Mr. Clevenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Monroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Appointment by town council president. I appoint Marty Esteban. Second.
You got the point.
You don't, you just appoint, you don't have to have a
Oh,
vote.
okay. Marty Esteban, Sally Ricciardi, and Ginny Munroe.
So the next commission that has open seats is a tree commission. Those I'm gonna ask at some point before August of this year to redo that ordinance so that their commissions expire the same time as everybody else. But currently they expire on August 31 each year. There are 3 seats that are open. Paul Berry had resigned. John Helfrey currently holds a seat, and then Kevin Van Thorn is asked not to be reappointed. I received an application from J.D. Castleman, and John Helfrey expressed interest in serving via email.
First of all, the appointment of the town council replacing John Berry.
J.D. Castleman.
Second.
Second.
Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Next is the appointment from town council for John Helfrey.
Motion to approve John Helfrey.
Mr. Neer moves to approve John Helfrey. It's a second.
I'll second.
I'll give that to Mr. Day. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Next is the appointment of town council to replace Kevin Van Horn.
You don't have any more applicants.
Oh, we have no more applicants?
So for right now, it'll be a 4-member board
Okay,
until I'll put something out if you're interested in serving.
all right. Next is the plan commission.
Right. There's just one appointment for you to make, and that's the town council president's appointment. There was a verbal request from Barry McManaway that he would like to continue serving, and then I received an application from John Chris. And just a reminder that the plan commission does need to be politically balanced. Currently, the makeup is 1 independent, 2 Democrats, and 3 Republicans.
I'm going to appoint John Christ.
Okay, so in doing so, he already serves on the BZA.
Okay.
Barry McManaway is the plan commission appointment to the BZA. And so the plan commission will need to decide who's going to be the appointment to the BZA from the plan commission.
Okay.
Mr. Chris probably will need to resign his appointment to the plan commission. Well,
He's not on
Mr. Chris is on the BZA.
Right.
So I'm not sure how that all works, but I think the plan commission is going to have to appoint a new member to the BZA. And whether that's Mr. Chris, and that opens up another one, or I believe well, I guess it's up to the plan commission. Because I don't know, because it's a plan commission appointment from the plan commission.
We defer that to the
So
25th.
yeah, and that's fine.
Okay, defer that. To the 25th.
I'm just letting you know that there's some moving pieces there.
According to the sheet, that completes the 2026 appointments. Congratulations, gentlemen and ladies. Department reports, emergency services.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Council. I'd like to come to you tonight to see if I get approval of donating one of our old stair chairs to Lakeville Fire Department. One of our EMTs works there as well. They're going to be staffing a BLS rig, so they're trying to get some equipment up. He came to me to see what we were going to do with our old stair chairs. We have 2, because we just got the new ones this summer. So I was wondering if I could get the council's approval to donate one to Lakeville Fire Department.
Make a motion that we donate our old used chair, our stair chair,
One of them.
one of them, to the Lakeville Fire Department. Yeah.
It's been moved by Mr. Neer to donate a stair chair to the Lakeville Fire, this is Lakeville Fire Department?
Yes, sir.
Lakeville Fire Department. Is there a second? Second by Mr. Day. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer.
Aye.
Mr. Ricciardi.
Thank you. Just to update the council as well, the staffing for EMS is really going well. So at that point, I just wanna, I know we've had concerns about staffing and it's
You casting that out further.
yeah.
Michael, I'd like to take an opportunity to thank you for your report. Very informative.
Yeah, y'all received my yearly report.
We seem to be stuck on the 400 and something, right?
Right. Down, the runs were down, but transport's about the same, but
Yeah. Anything else for
no, that's it, thank you.
fire? My God, they're all here. Chief Cooper.
All right, I want to start with passing out my year-end report. I apologize for not getting it to you in advance.
Thanks, sir.
Sir. Anybody in the audience interested? Let's see what we got going on. Before I get into that, I do want to introduce a couple of our new officers. Jerry Seiler's going to be our assistant chief. Jerry's got about 21 years on the department, works for the street department. Ben Weiss will be our training officer. He's got 10 years in the fire service, came to us about 4 years ago from North Liberty. He works up at Indiana Wheel. Brings a little bit of new ideas and some different perspectives. So that's going to help us in that training role. As you go through this year-end report, you're going to see runs. Runs are first and foremost. We're up. We ran 151 as we closed out the year. Kind of went back 5 years on that. We seem to have a really big jump from 22 to 23, but from 21 to 25, we have a 70% increase in runs, and it's not slowing down. That's going to continue to trend upward as the town continues to develop, especially with the Dunes development. We've already been out there twice for fire alarms in the apartments that aren't even occupied yet. So that's going to continue to kind of cause some issues for us.
Are the Dunes fire alarms bringing into you automatically?
Yeah, they're monitored, so when they get a fire alarm, it automatically goes on. Anytime we have apartment issues or apartments with alarms, we always seem to have cooking issues. That's yeah, always been. Volunteerism. On the staff, we have 16. We brought in 2 at the end of the year. We lost 1, so unfortunately, we did lose 1, but we're in net positive going into 26. Participation in applications, just we're sitting steady at 16. It's been that way seemingly for a couple of years. Ideally, we'd like to have 20, 25 on the roster, but still doesn't seem to happen. We're going to continue to push into this year for recruitment and retention, make sure we're recruiting good people and keeping the ones that we've got. Training hours, we did end up with 134 and a half training hours cumulatively amongst the department. We typically require 40 to 60 per person. So that's right on track for a 16-member roster. No major purchases coming up as of right now, but I did kind of go through the state of the fleet and the equipment that we have and when those things were purchased so that we can plan out a little bit better our big capital purchases and big ticket items like fire trucks, the turnout gear, CVAs, radio, all those big things. So far, equipment wise and fleet wise, we're in pretty good shape. We're going to have an issue with our mobile radios that are in the trucks. We got those somewhere in 2007, 8. The state's upgrading the 800 megahertz system again to P25 phase 2. The timeline on that, I've been told 2027 to 2035. But I know there's towers already going up. They're getting on phase 2 in Fort Wayne and Indianapolis. So it's coming this way. When that does happen and that change happens, the current radios that are in the trucks will be obsolete. We did buy 1 at the end of last year. It was like $8,300, I want to say. But there'll be 7 more that have to kind of get fit in there over the next couple of years. Outside of that, I'll let you kind of take a look at this on your own time and see what we've got going on. Went through, like I said, the equipment, the fleet, some of the things that we got done over the years, some of the challenges that we face, and some of the goals that we have going into this year. Don't have anything else for me. That's all I got. Thank you. Thank you.
Anyone at the council have any questions for Chief Cooper? Thank you for the detailed report.
Sir,
Very nice.
I'd like to congratulate
Sorry.
I'd like to congratulate Mr. Cooper and Mr. Styler for
Then we
spent.
Congratulations, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Job well done. Please.
Oh, thank you, council. Hope everybody had a happy new year. I just got these done for last minute. So I didn't want to leave them in your box, so. Quick.
It was a good year. Yeah, brought these in.
Didn't want to put them in your box and then you're not, wrapping here this evening, so. Again, the, top sheet there is the December monthlies, which is, typically what you're seeing coming from our department on a monthly basis. The second sheet that I did attach there is a council summary, and it lists, all those offenses by the month that you can see throughout the year where those numbers are going. You'll see traditionally our numbers will be going up in those categories from May through September. This is typically our big year. So this type of reporting, with all these different categories that you see in our monthly, we have kept that same type of reporting format, in all my duration here. So I have not really changed that reporting format of what you folks get in those categories. Purposely, it's a little bit extra work on our part to go in and manually do all those as opposed to just give you a number of how many calls for services that I have throughout the month. But I want to keep those, different categories in there so that over all these years, I can go back in those summaries. I can print those summaries off for every year. So, of course, 2020, that was 2020, 2021, those were odd years for us. But we were seeing our numbers increase in about all those categories from 20 to 23, 24 started to plateau off. And I'm happy to see 25's years in these categories, starting to come down. Again, in this line of work, you have reactive or calls for service that come in that you have no control over, and you have the proactive side. So it's hard to tell those numbers really when you look at a call. I just can't say this is the particular call that I'm getting lots of. Some of those numbers are going to fluctuate, whether you have staff who's proactive, who's non-proactive, whether you get busy and tied up on calls for service. And when I look at these monthly, a lot of times I can tell if I have higher criminal case volume, of course, my traffic enforcement is going to be lower because you're tied up doing those investigations and you're not doing those. So we'll see those numbers fluctuate. If we have low case numbers, our traffic stops will go up, things of that nature. But as you go through here, I break it down to the number of traffic stops compared to the number of citations that are issued, how many warnings are issued, and then the difference of those which would be a verbal warning. Okay, so if you see the total number of traffic stops and you're like, it's not adding up to how many citations or warnings are issued, that other number that's not in there that makes up the difference, those are verbal warnings. And if you see that we are not overly going out here and just doing a lot of enforcement with a lot of ticket writing, okay? Trying to be more proactive on the, let's get the word across. Things that aren't broke down there are the ordinance violations. But I would say our biggest ordinance violations continue to be golf carts. And of those violations, they continue to be operating them on a state highway and children under 36 inches tall and underage drivers. I did quickly go through our case reports and see what maybe the top offenses are. Operating under the influence is one of the top categories. Possessions of marijuana continue to be top categories. And we've seen this year categories of offenses of fake IDs related to alcohol related stuff, because those objects are so easy to acquire and they're so good now. But those are actually a misdemeanor offense to have false government identification. So those are some of the top categories that I saw are high criminal cases, and a lot of those are going to be on the proactive side. As you always see at the bottom of those reports is our mileage for our patrol cars. This year was down compared to last year, but pretty steady overall. Last year was a spike, but This year, it seems to be pretty average throughout.
Our assistants to other police departments, mostly Plymouth, Argus.
Yeah, so you'll see the category that's broke down, assist to the sheriff's department, but then it's actually broke down to assist to other agencies. That would be our surrounding county. Assisting into Pulaski, Stark, Fulton, maybe Argus. Not mentioning the Plymouth a lot, but those other police agencies, conservation officers, if they're out. Anything, any other law enforcement agency that's not the sheriff's department. The other thing I noticed that, it seemed like our assistant fire were higher this year, but our assistant EMS was lower. Don't know how their call volumes are going, but that's where our assists were a little bit different. I'm glad to see that our accident reports were lower. But 2 years ago, they were higher, so those go up and down. A lot of things that we can't control, like anybody in emergency services, but that's kind of how my numbers are hard to judge, is because you have a proactive side and then calls for service that come in that are reactive and you just have no choice.
Question for Chief Becker.
And just looking forward to 26. Gonna utilize the slower months before May gets here and get things going.
Thank you for a very detailed report.
Thank you,
Very, very much. Very enlightening.
and congratulations to you on this very mission point.
Thank you. Mark, where's Crystal? There we are.
I started the hiring process for this summer, sent out the email to the returners to see who's coming back. I've got about half of my staff that's answered, and all but maybe 4 that have said they're coming back. I'll start the public hiring process probably next week or so. And I've had a few things done around the beach lodge this week that were small projects. I had the conference room repainted, and the guys gave me a working bathroom upstairs since the offices are upstairs now. And heat in my office. So thank you to utilities for everything you guys did this week. But in all of that, we've discovered that if you happen to notice when you were at the Christmas party, we have a window in the conference room that's kind of deteriorating, and it's been doing that for a couple of years. So I called a contractor to check. Apparently the windows in the upstairs are leaking into the wall downstairs. So we called a contractor and they came out and looked, and when he was out on the roof yesterday, he's discovered that it's also a roof problem, that the shingles are buckling. He said he's never seen that actually happen in his career. So I have 2 more contractors coming out next week to kind of give me their opinion on what's happening. I got a quote from the guy who came out yesterday. We're sitting around 18,000 for new windows upstairs, but that is without the roof. And I think the roof needs to be addressed maybe before the windows now. I have a bunch of pictures and stuff of things that are going on up there, and just give you a heads up that that'll be coming because it's something that has to get done. And other than that, I don't have anything for you.
I hate weeks.
Yeah, and it's been getting worse and worse. And I found out it's the windows, the water leaks from the windows down into the wall, and it goes across all 4 of the back windows. But only one of them is above an actual window. The rest of them are above doors. So you only really see the damage in one spot, but it's across the whole back of the building. And the roof is got some issues.
They're gonna replace all the windows.
We got a quote for 10 of them, because if you're going with the 4 back ones, and the rest of them, the seals are broke, and one of them in the front of the building, on the east side is cracked. So if you're gonna replace some of them, you might as well replace all of them. With the exception of the new, like, big front windows that are by the path. We wouldn't do those, but just in the back office areas, it would be about 10 windows.
And that's the 18,000.
But that's without the roof. So we're gonna start with the roof first, see what he says. I have one guy coming on Monday and one that's, gonna tell me when he can make it next week.
Crystal, anything else on Winter Festival?
That's not me. So that's, visitor center.
Anything new in the park though?
I think that we will be part of probably the polar plunge and stuff, but that's really, just as us offering them the space and, asking them what they need. And I haven't really got, too much of a conversation with Tracy about it yet. So I'm not exactly sure what they need from us, but
Anything else, Crystal?
nope.
Wow. I just have one action item for you. A couple of weeks ago, we had a tree fall down on the new bridge and walking path. And I had Milestone give us a quote to repair it because it tore down most of the railing. 9 cables that go down for $7,220. That'll come out of trail maintenance. Right now, the bridge is closed because there's a tree across it and the railing broke down.
Make a motion that we hire
Milestone,
Milestone, in the amount of $2,220.
$7,220.
$220. To repair the bridge railing on the trail.
Been moved by Mr. Neer to approve the repair in the amount of $7,220. Is there a second?
I'm assuming it's not covered by any insurance.
We talked about that today. The deductible's $5,000, so.
And then your insurance goes to
2,000, right, that's where we were at, so we have the trail maintenance item.
Last second.
Second by Mr. Ricciardi. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger,
Aye.
Mr. Day,
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe,
Why not make the motion 5,000 and save 2,000, get 2,000 from the insurance company? Come on.
Mr. Neer,
Does it work that simply?
have to submit it to, oh, well. So we finish with taking a vote and
I think we
then
can discuss.
you can discuss.
Yeah, so you submit it to the
Oh.
insurance.
So we finish taking the vote.
Okay.
Mr. Neer,
Aye.
Mr. Shardy?
Aye.
Okay. Motion passes. To answer your question, I can submit it to the insurance agent and see. I don't know if they will go with the same company, what it takes. That we did reach out to the insurance company to see that it would be, if it was covered. So it might be, it might take a little longer.
It might even be a fuzzy line because the tree that's on it is outside of our trail easement from the academy, so it's an academy tree. I just want to muddy the waters.
It's dead.
Yeah,
I will admit, I
it may create some lines that we'll have to dance through.
Russ, your point is valid, but, you do a little more research, Karen. You think you've done everything that you feel like you can do?
I'll submit it if the council wants to rescind their motion, I will submit it to the insurance company and see what they can do. There's no promise that they're gonna cover it, so, but I don't know how much time that's gonna add to the whole process.
Well, can't we do them concurrently? Can't we just get the work going, assuming that it's 7,000? Present it to the insurance and see what they say, and if they reimburse, they reimburse.
That's
If not,
fine.
they don't.
That's fine. If you guys have approved, you've approved an expense of $7,220. If it ends up being all of that, that's fine. If I can get it down, we'll work on that. I just didn't want to, you had already started taking a vote when other conversations started, so I just wanted to finish things.
So your crew go out, take the tree.
Milestone. Excuse me, that's the same people that bought they have the equipment to tighten that cable and all that stuff. They'll replace the railing, get the tree off of it.
They would take the tree off.
They'll get the tree off. We could handle that portion, but I didn't want to take the tree off and then have open railings. So I just left the whole thing. So they'll take the tree off, they'll fix the railings, they'll put the cables back in, pull it all tight. But the concrete was not damaged. It's just the railing, just the cables. We got lucky.
Anything else, sir?
That's all I had. Unless you have something to me.
Porter? I assume we don't have a town manager report.
You do not, no.
Okay. Ms. Heim, your report,
I
please.
have two, one second. The Ginny is asking a question. And if we go to the insurance route, it really is Academy Insurance. I don't think ours would approve it if it wasn't in our easement. That's where we're.
That's what I mean about muddy.
Yes.
Real muddy.
And she stands by the original vote. That one.
Yeah, Bob, as you well know, that's swamp land.
It is.
Swampy dead trees are gonna fall.
Okay, so thank you for that. I have two claims over 2,500, one from Stellar Services for 5,616.64, and that is for snow removal in December. Then another one from BFIS, which is for the fire retirement policy that we've taken. That one's 40,268. I believe this is the last year of the large bill where we had to catch up. Next year, it will go down.
Need motion to approve claims over $2,500.
Make a motion to approve claims of 25.
Mr. Ricciardi moves to approve claims over 2,500. Second.
Second.
Second by Mr. Day. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger,
Aye.
Mr. Day,
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe, Mr. Neer,
Aye.
Ms. Ricciardi.
Aye.
I have a sewer forgiveness request from Carol Schmidt in Maple Ridge. They inadvertently, a hose was left on outside, so that water did go into the grass. They're seeking a forgiveness of $389.11.
How much was that, please?
$389.11. So for our forgiveness policy, if it doesn't go, it wasn't treated by the system, it went into the grass. So there's no operating costs on it for the sewer.
This one qualifies for forgiveness program.
But we take it to the council just to get approval for it.
I'll make a motion to approve. Request for sewer.
To move by Mr. Ricciardi to approve the sewer forgiveness of $389.12. 11 cents, I'm sorry.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Neer. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe. Mr. Neer. Mr. Ricciardi.
Aye.
Just a reminder that we do have a work session scheduled for the 22nd prior to the regular meeting. I believe it was 5 o'clock to discuss the sewer forgiveness policy. But I'm sure Mr. Tankersley and Kevin Dante will be getting some information out of that. Just a quick reminder that all cart registrations are available. I think we're up to 30 so far. So we did add a QR code to the registration. And that takes, if you scan that with your phone, it takes you to the website. And so we can keep information updated as far as the highlights of what you can and can't do with the buffer. And then finally, the State Board of Accounts, it was in on Tuesday to do the entrance conference. I want to thank Sally for coming. And after the conversation that we had, I probably butchered your name 700 different ways every time I've done a roll call tonight. So, but so we had an entrance conference. They indicated that they should wrap things up by the end of January. I'm hopeful in that. They've hit me every which way the last 3 days with requests for information. So I'm trying to keep up with that along with the other things that need to get done in January. And that's all I've got.
Thank you, Ms. Hunt. Council issues, Mr. Neer.
Do not have any, although I did hear a funny anecdotal story that someone thought the QR code for the golf carts was somehow tracked to the police dispatch so that you could track their speed. So
Oh, I rolled that.
I don't think that's the purpose of it. Interesting comment. But no, thank you to everybody. That's such a great job for the town and the team. Appreciate all of you. Eric.
Jenny said she didn't have.
It was my pleasure to come to the meeting. I knew it would be thrilling, and it was.
Yeah.
But it does
Yeah,
hear it.
yeah, you get to do all the work.
Mr. Day. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank my fellow councilors for their endorsement of, for my term as president for 2026. I'd like to thank all of our emergency services personnel that are here tonight. Wishing everyone the very, very best for 2026. Motion to adjourn.
Make that motion.
Mr. Neer moves to adjourn.
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Day. Roll call, please.
Mr. Cleavenger.
Aye.
Mr. Day.
Aye.
Mrs. Munroe.
Aye.
Mr. Neer. Mr. Ricciardi.
We're adjourned. Thank you, gentlemen.
Well, I have to see what happens. Thanks all you guys.
He's ever had.
Everybody. Thursdays, you can come back. Yeah, that'll be good. I think it goes up, okay? 6 o'clock.